Sure, man. Alright, so the Abyssal Sire is actually one of the most complicated bosses in the game. I may make a guide on this actually on my YouTube channel soon, because I think a lot of people don't really know how to do Sire. A lot of people think they're doing it right, but aren't quite doing it right. So, how do I start this? First of all, there are a few options you can bring for your spec weapon. I'm just using Arclight right now because I don't feel like switching to another spec weapon. It's just more complicated. I may be getting faster kills if I had a Halagard or a dagger, but it's kind of like Cerberus in that it has a little defense. Arclight or Hasta is good against it. Since Arclight has a really weak stab bonus, use Slash, even though a Sire is weak to stab. So there are 3 phases of Sire, so I'll walk you through them. So anyways, you need Blow Barrage and Shadow Barrage. What you're gonna do is you're gonna attack Sire with range, then you're gonna stun him with the Shadow Barrage, then you're gonna come over. There are 4 little, what are they called? Ventricles? I always call them ventricles, I don't know why. Respiratory systems. So there are 4 respiratory systems. You can usually do 2 per stun. You can usually do 2 per stun, so I did the first one. Now I'm over here on the second one. I got my Eagle Eye Prayer on. Now we're going to stun Sire again. Shadow Barrage. Now my switch, I have a Blowpipe, Range Cape, and a Necklace of Anguish. And then I'm going to switch to my melee setup, which I'll show you in a second. So my melee setup is Torture, Fire Cape, Arclight, and Dragon Defender. So we're almost done with the respiratory systems. So that's phase 1 complete. Quick prayers are on Protect from Melee and Piety. We'll switch to our melee gear. We're going to spec them out. So that's a good spec. Drink some Restore. Good thing about Sire is you don't really need to use food, and I'll show you why in a second. So you don't really need to do much. He spawns Poison Pools sometimes, but they really just hit you for some damage melee. That attack can do a lot of damage, but it didn't that time. So he can hit through Protect Melee, so he just hit like a little 3 there, but Protect from Melee is big here. So once he goes below 50%, he's going to walk over here. You turn on Protect from range, because he's going to spawn Scions. Now he's going to spawn Poison Pool, so it's a lot like running Core. Attack him, run 2 squares, attack, wait for the Poison Pool to move, attack, 2 squares. Just like that. Pretty simple once you get the hang of it. It's just like running Core doing Core. Then he'll teleport you right there, and he's going to explode. If you wait there, he will do massive damage to you. So we'll drink some more prayer. We're going to sort of safe spot these guys. We're going to cast Blood Barrage. That's going to bring us up to full HP. We're going to run and attack him. Keep running, run behind him. Attack him again. We'll attack him 2 more times until the Scions get to us. Once the Scions get in melee range, that's when you want to move back and hit Blood Barrage again. So heal right back up to 99 HP. Because there's so many of them, that's why you heal up so much. Hit him again, and he's dead. That was a pretty quick kill. And we got Earth Orbs. So yeah, that's Abyssal Sire. Any luck? Not really, man. We've been getting some decent drops, but no unsires. What does the boss drop? So, the unique drop for Abyssal Sire, it drops pretty good loot, but the unique drop is called an Unsired. So an Unsired is something you can put in a Fount of Consumption, which is back in the main room. It can give you either an Abyssal Head, an Abyssal Orphan, which is the pet, an Abyssal Dagger, and an Abyssal Whip. There are 3 pieces to a bludgeon, and then there's a Jar of Miasma. And each of them have different percentages. The bludgeon is most likely. So yeah. This is really helpful? Well, you're welcome. You are very welcome. I might put that up on YouTube, actually. If that was... Did you guys think that was a good explanation? if you do, then maybe I'll put it up on my channel. Yeah, it's a complicated boss, and it does take a little while to learn, but once you get the hang of it, it's a piece of cake. You just want to make sure your stamina's up, your attacks are, your boosted stats are pretty high, and yeah, you got